Why did it go to default? And what is the default? What is the default? I told you on Discord, OBS has been really weird. It wouldn't register my capture card. It didn't. Oh, let me show you what I could see. Just showing you on the Discord why I went away. Yeah, it's been so weird. First, it didn't want to register that my Switch 2 was connected, even though if I went onto the Elgato program itself, it was there. OBS just, I think everything just for some reason gone a bit haywire with it. If you check out the video I just posted on the Discord, where I've got the sound waves for the snowball, it's moving, and I'm like, it's picking up a sound somewhere. No, the idea was, so as you can see, on my left is my shiny hunting targets. The idea is to do it a little bit, and then do the side quest. The hope being that out of those 3 targets, there's only one of those targets I can do in this game. That being the Absol, the Kakashi of the group, according to ChatGPT. Which last stream, well, not the last, was it the last stream? No, it wasn't the last stream, it was the stream before that. The last stream on YouTube anyway. Is just, we spent the whole stream trying to get Absol, didn't work. Weren't happening. Absol was not having any of it. So hopefully we can get Absol and then do the side quest. But I feel like I might go do the side quest soon. Gotta go to Lysander Labs. Not Lysander Labs, I've gotta go to Mabel Labs. Is it? Mabel Labs. No, I have not. I find it. I was saying earlier. I've seen something online about Mega Lucario Z. I'm thinking that's really weird that we've got a Mega Lucario Z, but we don't have Mega Lucario X or Y. I know, I think I saw somewhere about there being a reveal trailer. I had a notification about a reveal trailer a day or 2 ago. Haven't watched it. Might have saw the notification yesterday, but yesterday was a bit of a mad one, so didn't really be checking out any YouTube videos that were sent my way. Yeah, it was a bit mad. So I have no explanation as to why there's a Mega Lucario Z and no Mega Lucario X or Y. What does that mean, Mega Lucario as we know it is? Is the Mega Lucario that we know, does that have faster attack speed? Wait. Didn't I see some? Wait. You said that. Isn't it something like it's more? It's bar. The Mega Bar goes down quicker, but it's got more attack. Yeah, the Mega Lucario we have now, is that Mega Lucario X or Mega Lucario Y? I don't feel like you can have Mega Lucario and Mega Lucario Z. Like that first Mega Lucario needs to be a letter. Needs to be a letter. It can't just be Mega Lucario. That implies there is one singular Mega Lucario. What am I thinking of then? I feel like I saw a post about the Zeds are faster or more powerful, but the bar, the Mega Energy goes down quicker. I feel like that goes down quicker. I feel like I saw something about that. No, maybe no. Wait, because I would have saw something about that before I saw Mega Lucario Z. Maybe that was referring to something else. I think we're going to give it 10 more goes around this tree. And then we're going to go do this side quest. That's 1. And as it goes around the tree, so technically this should be 2, but like, what I meant is go around the tree and then check on the Absol. That be 4. No, this be 3. I feel like I'll get more progress. Because I feel like to finish these hunts, I'm going to have to get the Absol from here. Well, I fell off now. Never mind, we'll go do the thing. We'll go do the thing, so I just fell off the roof. I got the Absol to get. Third megas we have is that they were made after Angioflower and Mega Zygarde attack, so they're powered by Zygarde, so no X or Y Mega because those Megas were made for the powers. Yeah, I don't understand any of that. Like, word it like... Oh wait, you mean by the Mega attack from the end of this game? Right, okay, yeah. I feel like there's just their excuse to be like, cool, new Megas. Do we have to talk to her? Wait, no? I thought I had to go talk to her. And then... I got my Mega Mewtwo. Mewtwo Knight Y, Mewtwo Knight X. I'm sure I had to go talk to her. Oh no, apparently I just go to Lysander Cafe. I thought I had to go to her. Oh, right, when I heard lab. Oh, laboratory. Oh, okay. I thought it said 3rd floor. That's not right. Yes, yeah, so on that walkthrough, go to the lab, go to here, and then to Lysander Cafe. So shall I just go to Lysander Cafe first? Go there. I feel like Mega Pokemon attacker, let's say a old Mega attack is 4 seconds to launches. Huh. Okay. Being the game's main story and have Mega, yeah, with your satchel. As you visit its starting location of Basement 3 of Lysander Labs. This lab is under a cafe which you would have visited. Okay. Sand. Oh, right, I kept confused. Okay, right, Lysander Labs. Right, okay. Right, for some reason I saw labs and I was thinking Sycamore Labs. No, I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. I've had a very tiring day. Like all day, my eyes have been like, So I gotta go fight Mewtwo. It's dark. Someone needs to put light on. But the mad thing is, the game doesn't give you any indication that you have to go here. I've just had to look it up. Megastones detected, restoring power to critical systems. Release the locks. Wait, is this implying that there's been a Mewtwo locked down here since the events, at least the events of X and Y? Now, Ozzy, what do you think you're doing? Mewtwo's an extremely dangerous Pokemon. You're thinking of facing off against that thing? You better not fail to catch it. Like, the game actually gives you no indication that you have to go here. It blinked first. Yeah, I know. I just find it sad that it's just that you've got to like do that sometimes. Oh, I forgot you have like no health. No, I didn't watch the trailers. Maybe it would have told me in the trailers. I'm gonna catch you in a friend ball. You're my dude. You wasted my ball. Both of them. You wasted them both. What's your problemo? Wait, if there's anything like the Diancie. In that case, actually. And then if I give you a paralyze heal. Yeah. Maybe I should just throw an Ultra Ball. Yeah, maybe I should actually. And I've just got to keep fighting it. Just like the Diancie. Alright. Now I'm going to watch this every time. Look in its eye. Looking at his eye, cause it's a Mewtwo. Why am I looking at only with one eye? You should look in both his eyes, cause it's Mewtwo. It's two Mew. Mewtwo. Mewtwo. Though I like that my health is regenerated between battles. That's a nice touch. That's fair. Does it not make it easier to catch when it's in the defeated state? Though to be fair, if I'm remembering correctly, I think with the Antsy I wound up catching it without. At one point I just didn't defeat it. And just 2 balls on it. I think I did that. Get my ball! Get my ball! Dude. Dude. Oh. Now you're aggroed. I don't actually have many more Ultra Ball. Oh, I did it! Is that it? You just do this, catch the... Oh, you caught it. Good, 1 sec. Whoa. Complicated feeling no matter how long it's been. Do you want to play why there's Mewtwo down here? I think Holotech was called for in this situation. Voice calls are just so impersonal. The angle where the camera was down and the way her glasses were like almost like a different shade of blue, it looked really weird. Let Auntie Mabel explain to you why you ended up battling Mewtwo in Los Angeles Labs. Tell me, Auntie Mabel. Give me the tea, because I drank my tea. I do have this. See, Mewtwo is a Pokemon created by a scientist who was conducting research on Pokemon DNA. Has formidable power which piqued Team Flair's interest. We wondered if we might be able to use Mewtwo in the ultimate weapon. When we heard it had been spotted in Kalos' unknown dungeon. Kalos' unknown dungeon? What be that? Wait, wait. Didn't you have to go? Wait, ain't that where you had to catch it in X and Y? I don't know. Honestly, we still don't know why Mewtwo had even shown up in the Kalos region. One theory is that Mewtwo came seeking the power of Mega Evolution, but even with all... How does Mega Mewtwo in story have a Mega Stone? But even with all 5 of us looking into it, we couldn't arrive at an answer. See, we had pieces of both Mewtwo and X. That's what I was thinking, yeah. I can't remember what it was called. But even when we tried using them, Mewtwo never Mega Evolved. Since Mewtwo tends to mostly just hang about, saving up its energy for when it needs battle. I saw a thing the other day where someone was using Mewtwo on ranked battles, and people were like, "What? Oh my god, why has someone got Mewtwo?" Put Project M on the back burner and forgot about it. But Mewtwo sure does like leaving me with questions, doesn't it? Like, why awaken now? Was it just reacting to the Mewtwo Knight X and Y you have? Which leads to the question of why you even have those megas. That's what I was thought in a storyline perspective. But what do I know? Maybe Mewtwo will be a good little Pokemon and listen obediently to a trainer with your skills. Anyway, this acting director still has a pile of work waiting her. So I'm hanging up now. Bye! Oh god, she looks so weird. Oh god, that face. Oh god. Oh, that's nightmare fuel. Well, now I has a Mewtwo. Yo, you know what? I don't have not. What movies I've watched? The first three. I watched the one where it took place in like Italy. I think that one had Latios or Latias. The one that had Zoroa. And the one where it was kind of like a retelling. I was thinking it was like I Choose You. I think those are the only ones I've watched. I've not watched any other ones. Maybe we should do a watch along. Oh yeah. So maybe I should check out these trailers then, shall I? Pokemon trailer. So it will be. Is it the Mega Dimensions Mega Lucario reveal trailer? Is that it? It has that trailer. It has Get Mewtwo and Mega Stones. Mega Mega Lucario reveal trailer. Besides the Volcanion. Everything I thought. You know what? The I Choose You ones in it. Oh yeah, it had Marshadow, that one. It's alright. It's okay. Yeah, I found a Get Mega Mewtwo, Get Mewtwo and Mewtwo Night Stone. Mega Horlucha EX Special Reveal. Hold on. Is it this one? Pokemon Paradise. You know, I'm behind. I am behind on Horizons here. Let's check out this one. Or not. Okay. Right, so if I had watched this, I would know Lysander Labs. I just had a notification on my phone about Mega Mewtwo side quest. Could you really call it an extra side mission? There was nothing about it. It was just like, download the mystery gift, get the Mewtwo stones, go to this place. That was it. Battle Mewtwo. Was it really a mission? Was it really a mission? Oh, this dude went with a Feraligatr. Yo. After claiming your Mega Stones, complete the side mission and get the legendary Pokemon for your team. Information. Okay, is that it? Okay, let's check out this one. Does it give us any info about the DLC? Lucario action. What's with the dread along down its face? Oh, I see how they're showing off in the just that it's faster. Oh, okay. And they're showing off the Raichu X and Y. Obviously, Lucario Z's gonna body them. Is that it? Hollow X and Y power set available now in the DLC. Okay, early purchases of those. Information, get that. That's okay, it's just telling us about that stuff. I do need to get the chestnut eye. I do need the chestnut eye. Let's go back to the shiny hunt, shall we? It was I don't really have. Okay, let's just go this way. I don't really have much words. Like, I saw a picture of Lucario before, and with you saying about Z is faster, they did a good job of showing that off in the trailer without explicitly telling you. Yeah, if I'd found out about the Mewtwo thing via the trailer and not like a notification on my phone, I would have known exactly what I was doing. I think it made it very clear in the trailer. I will give it that. The trailer made it very clear how to initiate the battle with Mewtwo. But I didn't watch the trailer. I don't mind that. To a degree. I think it was like with Legend ZA. I think it was with this game. I think I watched like the first trailer, OBS, the second trailer, and then after that, I think there was like anything after the second trailer, I just didn't really watch. Like, to a degree, sometimes the trailer does get like very spoily. Though, I feel like no, you know what? I think I've got a older perspective on that, because I remember there was a time about 5 years ago. Let's say like the mid 2010s, like trailers would spoil films. Since someone show Pokemon has been very secretive about even video games and films. You could watch the trailers and know exactly how the film's going to go. Now I think they've gone the other way now, where they just don't do that, and I like that, because it got to the point where like I know I'd want to watch a film or play a game, but I was like, well, if I watch the trailer, I'm going to know exactly what's going to happen. But then weirdly, yes, the companies, film, TV show, video games, have learned again to be more secretive with the events that will transpire in their creation. Because now, leaks. Look at all the leaks that came about future Pokemon. Look at all the leaks that were coming out about ZA in the lead up to ZA. Think about all the leaks you get about films and TV shows. Yeah, I found that with Delphox. Took me like 2 games, but I won both those 2 games. Um, yeah, with the leaks coming out, people like getting pictures of what's happening on sets. Um, the companies don't have to spoil everything with their trailers now because everybody does it for them. So they can be secretive and be like, we're not the ones spoiling it, it's you guys doing it. Yeah, I think soon we might do some ranked battles. Just try and get this chestnut out. Stone. I have not, no. Though, I have not, but I got paid today. So I will buy it soon. I'll buy the DLC very soon. And oddly enough, I think the DLC, the 10th, I'm pretty sure that falls on my first day off work. After my next 4 sets. Bear in mind, so, I mean, I'm sure you know, or with me streaming every 4 days, it falls on one day is when I'm up all night. And the other stream, 4 days after that, is on my second day off. So potentially I might either just stream as normal on my second day off and stream the DLC, or potentially I could have a good nap because obviously my first day off, I'm tired. Which is why, like, I'm sure you can see it in my eyes that I'm tired today because we had to drive like 3 odd hours away. And yeah, my wife drove there in the morning and I slept in the car. This is a big ass crystal. But then we had the event and we left about or maybe close to 5, and then I had to do the driving home. So like, yeah, I'm kind of bushy today. I'm struggling. I haven't been struggling to keep my eyes open all day. So yeah, I'm undecided whether. So if I were to stream on the day of the DLC release, I'd need to have like a pretty good nap. I would need a pretty good nap when I get home from work. Day of the week did that fall on? Wednesday, right? Yeah, I believe it falls on a Wednesday. I do think there has to be a better Absol spot. There's the bench method, but I hate that. It's so slow, waiting for it to load. This one, I just find it weird that it's like, sometimes it spawns, sometimes it don't. You know, alright, what date is that? I just really want this Absol. Because the 3 other targets, I need to switch game. Absol is the only one on this game. The other one's Serena I did have a look. The 11th. So that's next week then. So literally like the day after the DLC drops. Yes, I looked up Serena. I could get a Serena on sword, but we know how the sword and shield shiny hunting is awful. There's a static Serena by Lag Lake, but it's one of those terror ones and they don't get affected by shiny charm or sandwiches or anything like that. So our best bet is to either go for a Steenie or a Bonsweet. I think Steenie would be our best bet for Serena. But then you've got what are the other ones? Hisuian Zoroark. That might be a case of we might have to get the Hisuian Zoroark and then evolve it into a Zoroark, but that is a Legends Arceus game. And then what's the other one? It is Dusk Form Lycanroc for Naruto. That one could be tricky because I feel like they changed how outbreaks work. So I remember when I was trying to get Dusk Form Lycanroc for the DLC for a giveaway, and what I wound up doing was I got a Lycanroc outbreak spawned, and then I saved it just before as it turned dusk, and it was a I don't know if you can get both in SV. Go for the prevention for the Gen 7 Pokemon. Go for the prevention. Yeah, and it was like the dusk form. It'd be like a rock, and then it would. That outbreak would change what form of Lycanroc it was in the outbreak, depending on the time of day, according to how it should be. And I feel like there was an update and they changed how that worked in the game. I think right now we have been going. This could potentially be maybe like what? Yeah, second hour going for the Absol, which is ridiculous, but like at the same time. Oh no, at that, because that was like still quite early in SV. The outbreak did change. I think that they changed it later. I just couldn't remember how they changed it. So like realistically, it's funny enough, I could get like an outbreak of like mid dusk light. I could do midnight Lycanroc hunt during the day potentially, which is kind of nuts. I could get so many Mega Shards. If I could, I reckon I would fill up the Mega Shards in my satchel before I even get this shiny Absol. Oh, I might as well just stay here because the Absol will spawn in and then the Nightfall is going to happen and then a new one will spawn in. Oh, the park has become a battle zone. Yikes. I feel bad for the people who are wanting to take a shortcut through the park on the way home after a long day of work. Can't do that now because it's locked to the battle zone. I mean they could, but then they might get like battled. Also, what I find nuts is the battle zone's always scaled to your level. or your rank. Like I'm there, being like a rank deer, and like it's like the battle zone. I'm not finding rank wise. Like what does the info I get about where the battle zone is that only do I only get the battle zone? Was there more than one battle zone in the game? But it was like very much like, oh, this designated battle zone will be for the people at this low ranks, and then this one will be for the high rankers. Like, I get why they do it. Like, but like from an in-game standpoint, yeah, I know, I find that nuts. That's crazy. But I'd imagine the outbreak, I would need to spawn the outbreak during daytime. Funny thing is with the dusk form Lycanroc, I remembered I had to do something crazy to get it to do. I remember something like I had to change the time of day while the game. To get dusk outbreak, you need to day skip about 3 minutes window of dusk to have a chance. Yeah, I was pretty sure I had to like have the day time of day a certain time. I can't remember how I did it. I can't remember how I had to do it. I remember I had a method. And it was something like I had to get the outbreak to spawn, wait for it to get dusk. I'm pretty sure it wasn't something as like simple as like just after dusk despawn, like just reloading the game, because it went by the internal clock or something, and I had to like change my time back like 8 minutes or something daft like that. I thought it was nuts. No, I didn't think it was nuts at the time. It made a lot of sense. Now I'm like, oh. I don't remember. It's been years. Weird to think that it's been years. Absol, I need you in my life right now. I need you to be shiny. I can cut off Kakashi from the target list. 3 minutes, yeah. But yeah, it's a weird one with it being our Switch 2 and there being like so many more spawns. Maybe I can get away without having to get an outbreak spawn. Because I know a spot where there'll be like loads of dusk Lycanrocs in general. If I have a rock sandwich, so I might not need to get an outbreak. Obviously the boosted shiny odds would be nice from the outbreak, but actually, I wouldn't be able to do that now, because before it was like a midday Lycanroc. I defeated like 60 of them. Waited for it to go dusk, saved it, and then if it didn't get it in 3 minutes, I would turn the game off, take the clock back a few minutes, and go again. Now, yeah, it wouldn't even be worth me getting an outbreak. Yeah, it wouldn't even be worth it. I've seen so many Alpha Absols. Alpha Absols. Kinda crazy. And look how many they've respawned. How many sets of Mega Shards respawned? Yeah, I wouldn't be able to. Yeah, I would have to forget about the idea of getting outbreaks and then knocking out 60. I would not be able to do that in 3 minutes, like I was able to do before. So that changes that. The alphas I'm missing are, for the most part, I have them already in Legends Arceus. I am missing a female Eevee. I'm pretty sure I have one in Legends Arceus. I'm missing Umbreon and Espeon, but I know I have those in Legends Arceus. I'm missing like a few Gibbles and Gab. No, I'm missing female Gibble. On this game though, I'm missing both male and female Gibble and male and female Gabite, but I have male and female Gabite and a male Gibble on Legends Arceus. And I think I'm missing Onyx, but I have an Onyx from Legends Arceus, and then a male Steelix I am missing, but I have that on Legends Arceus. So really, between both games, the only alphas I'm missing, bar legendaries because you can't get them, I am missing a female Gibble and possibly a female Eevee. All the other alphas I've got, all of them, apart from those two, and even one of those I may have. What about you? Have you finished your alpha decks? Come on. Though actually, some of them, I think. I might have to double check. There's some of these alphas I've got. I think it might be the Scizors. I've got enough Scythers to evolve into Scizors, because obviously Scizor has a male and female gender difference. Scyther also has male female gender difference. I think I have them on Legends Arceus, but I've caught 4 alpha Scythers, 2 male, 2 female on this game anyway. Alright, now it is the daytime. Weirdly though, I didn't really have the intention of doing it. For me, it was the fact that I wanted to get, you know, with the Pokedex on Legends Arceus, you know, with the moves where it's like, watch Infernape use 50 agile moves. Watch this Pokemon use a move that has 5 PP, like double edge, 60 times. I decided like I was just gonna like every I made a living dex in the game, but with 3 of every Pokemon, so I could have 3 Pokemon of the same Pokemon, 3 of the same Pokemon on my team, so that some of those use certain move X amount of times would go quicker. And just by doing that, I was and then, you know, with the outbreaks and all that lot, it was like I was kind of like saving up all my alphas, and then it turned out like I wound up getting like an alpha living dex, and it was like, oh, cool. So I decided like, well, I might as well just do that on this game too. Come on, Absol. Come on, Kakashi. Come on. Legend Arceus would be the only game I would do it, but the only games don't have good. Wow, was there like a reward for getting all the alphas in Legends Arceus I'm unaware of? That's it, Dragonite. You get the shards for me. Wow, they just respawned. Like, they were not there when I was over here. And then I came over here, and I came back, and boom, there they were again, respawned. Also, in-game logic, I know that, I know why these mega crystals are still appearing, because we may not have all of the mega stones. We need them to farm things, you know. From an in-world perspective, why the hell are these mega shards still appearing? I thought do they not do that in this game? Huh. That's weird. I thought they would. See, okay. Here's my findings. It's not even findings. This idea I've got, where I'm like using ChatGPT to tell me what a certain anime character, movie character, person would be. Okay. Would be if they were Pokemon, and then shiny hunting them. I like the idea of it. I like the idea. But I've done it for 2 streams now. And maybe it's because it's an Absol and it's not the easiest Pokemon to hunt, but like goddamn, it's been like 2 streams worth that I've gone for the same Pokemon. And then like at the same time it's like I want to do it for the challenge, just for the lot, and then like cut it down into like a video and release that as an edited video, and that be cool. I think that could like maybe do something for the channel. I thought that Fletch thing was shiny for a second. But like with the Duskform Lycanroc and the Hisuian Sorok, like I do already have those shiny. Whereas the Serena and the Absol, I don't have them at all. So like I'm quite happy to go for those. But for the idea of like the challenge of getting Team 7 in this instance, yeah, it just would be nice if this Absol wasn't taking so long. Yeah, you're right. Actually, I never noticed that. And I like on one of our streams a few weeks ago, when we did the shiny wheel, we did like at the end like have a mess around and do a load of like, what would this person be? What would that person be? What would that video game character be? What would that what would this group from a video game be? You know, I know we did that. It didn't clock with me, though. The weird thing is, I found sometimes it won't give the same answer if you do it twice. Like, I'm pretty sure at work, one time, when I was like testing the idea out before the shiny wheel stream, it came up saying Sasuke was Zoroark. Zeraora. It was Zeraora. You know, the electric one. That's getting a mega. I was like, well, I can't shiny hunt that. And then before the last stream, I made sure, like at the start, to put at the start of the stream me asking the question. The question was, if Team 7 from Naruto were to be transformed into Pokemon, already existing Pokemon, what Pokemon would Team 7 turn into? In this instance, Team 7 are Kakashi, Naruto, Sakura, Sasuke. And it gave me Absol, with like a couple of backups. It does give you backups. I like how it gives you like 3 backups. Like Mock Dusk, Zoroark, Hisuian Zoroark it said, and Serena. Now, when I was putting the floating heads together and all that lot, and the sprites, I couldn't remember what Sasuke was, so I asked ChatGPT again, and it said Absol, and I was like, oh, I know it went Absol, because Kakashi was Absol, so I had to go check the start of my last stream, to find out that like it said Hisuian Zoroark. Though, you know what I find? You know what I find funny, Gecko? Gecko, do you know what I find funny? Do you want to take a guess what I find funny? I thought so too, but it also gives you reasoning why it picked the Pokemon. And like for Ninetales, it would have just been because it's got the 9-tailed fox in it, which I did kind of assume that's how it would be. But it chooses based on like personality types and like of the character, and then like the personality that the Pokédex gives off. Like when we went for Bartholomew Kuma from One Piece, and it had Pangoro, and it was like because of like Kuma's caring nature and all that lot. And it said like in Pangoro's Pokédex it states this and that, and it was like quite cool. Though, okay, so where I am now, where my time zone, it has just gone midnight. I find it funny, Gecko, that you said to me that your birthday is on a Thursday this month, because my birthday is also on a Thursday this month. And now it is Thursday, the 4th of December. And with it now being the 4th of December, it is now my birthday. So I don't. My idea for team was to, let's put you over here, was to use my shinies. I'm thinking these 4, maybe the Aegislash, maybe the Florges, maybe the Pidgeot, I'm thinking maybe the Florges. Definitely the Florges, actually. I reckon the Florges is a definite. Ampharos. Oh, is it? I didn't know that. Metroid, you mean... Oh, you mean like the game series itself? Honestly, when it comes to like a team... These 6, to add to this team, these are the 6 in my brain hole. I reckon Florges is a definite. Maybe Aegislash. But Aegislash ain't that good in this game, so maybe Pidgeot. But Pidgeot ain't that good in general, so maybe Roserade. But it's a Roserade. Then Ampharos, but Ampharos ain't all that, really. There's Ordino. I could evolve. No, I won't want a Talonflame because I've already got Charizard. Oh really? I thought you meant like the game, like you were about like the birthday of like Metroid. I was like, oh, you mean Samus? But I'm like, no, you would know Samus is Samus. Like you wouldn't say Metroid. You're not that guy. I didn't know the release of the new Metroid was today. I could get... Nah. Honestly, I don't think... I've never really been that big into Metroid. Like, it's just not a game I've really played, per se. But we're going to wrap the stream up. because I'm dirt tired. I'm just gonna mop up these. Yeah, I'm really tired. And we've got roofing work. Today for me, still a couple hours. Yeah, that's true. So maybe we should wait a few hours and send me a happy birthday. Then it will actually, for you, actually will be. Yeah, we got some some roofing. Some roofers coming in to do some work on our roof. And we booked them in for the 5th of December, but then we got a message earlier today saying that he thought tomorrow was the 5th and not the 4th. Would it be okay if they came tomorrow? Because they kind of had planned to, because they thought tomorrow was the 5th. So for the middle of the day, I'm gonna have a lot of roofers in the house. Never played Metroid, but your dad always said it's quick. Yeah, I remember the original one, but I've not played any of the other ones. I remember there was like one on the GameCube that was like first person. Apparently that was good. Yeah, there's a lot of great games I've never really played, so I can't like give an opinion on them, but like I know how regarded they are. Like before Ocarina, no, when it came to Zelda, I played or I watched. I know I had some friends who had a N64 who I'd go over and like play like GoldenEye and like WWF No Mercy. I remember they had Majora's Mask. I'm not sure if I played it or I watched them play a little bit of it. Then there was obviously Breath of the Wild. Do you have Tears of the Kingdom? But with Breath of the Wild, it was my wife that played it, and I would help her when she was struggling with parts. So like, even though she completed the game, and I've not played it on my profile, but because like I helped her with like the final boss battle, some puzzles, some boss battles. I feel like it's almost like I've kind of completed it too, so I've not, or like I've seen enough of the game that I don't need to see it a second time. So we got Tears of the Kingdom. Well, I got Tears of the Kingdom for her, and I think she's played it for like an hour. Yeah, the ones on the Switch are really good. Breath of the Wild is a really good game. Tears of the Kingdom, honestly, like the like hour or so my wife played of it, and I watched her play. With the whole like crafting system and all that lot, it seems like it could get a bit complicated for me because I'm dumb. Yeah. I am, however, you know what? I'm not sure if you've been watching, but on the YouTube channel every now and then, between both mine and RG's channel, we've been playing like Fire Emblem. It's my first Fire Emblem game, and it's GameCube one. What's it called? Path of Radiance. And like, yeah, I actually quite like it. So the latest one on the Switch, I kind of put that on my gift list. Because yeah, I'm quite enjoying that one. So I'm like, a new one I might really enjoy. I've been playing lately on the PlayStation. Yakuza Like a Dragon. I do remember playing Yakuza 1. Back when it was like considered like a goofy, like underrated, quirky Japanese game, like hidden gem kind of game. And then I think it was like Yakuza 3, like it blew up. I think the game blew up To the point where like Yakuza Like a Dragon is like the 7th iteration of the game. There is an 8th one called Yakuza Pirates, or something like that. Like a Dragon is like a proper classic like JRPG with like modern day, like just like side like overworldy stuff. But then when you run into an enemy, it goes. The battle system is very much old school JRPG, and I really like that. But yeah, Kakashi is leaving us hanging. I'm gonna leave you hanging because I'm tired, and I have Rufus coming early, like 8:30 in the morning. Let me just I won't do that now. Game always want to play. You own with the series. Bro. Like, bro. Like, I recommend it. I highly recommend it. I seriously do recommend it. Like, you can get a 1.5 mix where it will have the international release version of 1 and the GBA game that came afterwards, which is the bridge between 1 and 2. Weirdly enough, the side spin-off games actually matter. You'll get a load of like spin-off games for certain video games that took place on like the PSP or the DS and that lot, and they were just like side games, had nothing to do with the story. Kingdom Hearts, they do. So when I played Kingdom Hearts 2, I was so confused at the beginning. Kingdom Hearts 2.5, you get the second game, and which, by the way, the second game, masterpiece, absolute masterpiece. And then you get like a couple of the side games on it, and then you got Kingdom Hearts 3. You have the entire collection. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I ain't telling you what to do. But I highly recommend it. I really do. Really recommend it. Also, I have upstairs like a little like mini keyblades, like in a foam case thing. That's like really nice. Like, I recommend it. I can't recommend it enough. Weirdly though, my favourite game series that hasn't had a new game since the PlayStation 2 has a new game coming out next year. So that might, I'm unsure if I want to stream that. It might be something like I did with like there's a few games I've played. Like, I know I did it with Resident Evil 8, and I know I did it with Final Fantasy 16, where like my first few hours I streamed it, and then like I played it all in my free time. So like I might do that with it. But Onimusha has a new game coming out, and I'm really excited for it, and I'm curious to see, like, apparently it has nothing to do really like timeline wise with the original games, but it should be really good. It should be really good. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm tired. When are we back? When are we back? What day is it? It's Thursday. Well, it's Thursday, but when we start the stream, it's Wednesday. I'm back at work on Saturday. Yeah, so we'll be streaming next on Sunday. That'll be on Twitch. That'll be our final stream before the DLC drops for Legend ZA. It's on Twitch, so we will not be doing this whole Team 7 thing. We shall... What was I doing on Twitch last time? I was trying to hunt the elemental monkeys. I did not find the elemental monkeys. I did, however, find my third Bellsprout. And there was a second Pokemon I found. There was a second Pokemon I found. Was it a Kakuna? I think it was a Kakuna. No. There were 2 Pokemon I founded. I don't remember. Anyway. I'll catch you later. I'll see you on Sunday. And I think that's all there really is to announce.